1958, when these two nations met in the quarter-final of that competition. Sócrates, Brazil's captain, of course, an erudite character off the field and on it, and his name is the result of his father's interest in the culture of the ancient Greeks. And believe it or not, Sócrates has a brother called Sophocles. And captaining Wales. Brazil retain the team that put those 4 goals past Portugal. And the crowd of around 35,000 hoping for a festival of football, as much, I think, as hoping for a Wales win. Away we go. Wales attack the goal to the right in the first half. The Brazil coach has emphasised a lot to his players. And Jeremy Charles losing out to Eder. And he stayed down 5 yards out. And it's Eder. This time too high.
He had the benefit of the win.
Gordon Davis allowed to go on. The goal! Brian Flynn with a header. Brazil caught by a deep cross and Flynn diving into the roof of the net.
Well, we were saying before the game, we're having a laugh about the lack of height in the Welsh team, and we said we have to laugh.
Cap, which makes him the second most capped Welsh player of all time, level with Cliff Jones and Terry Yorath. Now, what will be the response from Brazil? Eder, Sócrates. In the end, it wasn't struck particularly cleanly. Disturbed. Betal. And it came back off Sócrates from the header away by Jeremy Charles, which wasn't particularly decisive. And it struck into the game. He's passed the wall again and denied by a marvellous save from Neville Southall.
Well, that was an incredible free.
And they've left Gordon Davis, who's got beyond Pedrinho and couldn't get the ball across the face of the goal. But at the moment, Brazil... Pedrinho indulging in a spot of shirt pulling on Alan Davis, but it's Flynn. And still Brian Flynn. And they are on full stretch. Unfortunately for Brazil, there was no one following in for Wales.
You know, they're playing it on the ground, a la Brazilian style.
And Southall. Eder and Careca and Marcio both attack the ball. Southall on his line. It was Marcio who got his head. Carlos Alberto, and that uncertainty that Ian was mentioning shows again. A corner conceded. Flynn. Vaughan's gone through the middle. They've left Alan Davis. Leao had lost his bearings. The wind played a trick or two then. And diverted the ball away from the goalkeeper and kept it in play. Gordon Davis coming out for the short corner. whistle has gone for half-time, and Brian Flynn's goal coming in the 5th minute, the only goal of the first half. What an extraordinary scoreline, really. And Nigel Vaughan and Brian Flynn with 3rd division sides. It's a real hodgepodge selection for Wales, and they lead Brazil 1-0 at the start of the second half. And the bird that was on the pitch, we saw it. Thomas, pass Betal, and the crowd rise as Thomas plays in the cross, and Flynn! Well, Leal's dive robbed Brian Flynn of an outstanding goal, which would have been worthy of any Brazilian. Sócrates chasing, and Joey Jones nearly putting through his own goal. Southall can afford to grin. Jones to reflect.
Well, that was amazing, isn't it? Almost 2 own goals in the one match.
Careca. Jeremy Charles, in making the tackle on the run, fell awkwardly. The referee allows play to go on, and Paulo Isidoro makes it 1-1, and the goal stands.
Well, I must say I'm very disappointed that the referee never stopped the game with Jeremy Charles on the floor. The referee was standing beside him and should have stopped the game. He allowed it to go on, and you know, they were all caught 6 and 7. Ball just beat Joey Jones, and Isidora to stick it through the goalkeeper's legs. But I must say, a bad decision by the referee.
And Careca. It's a corner. Here's Dudley Lewis, who won a regular place, but it's his miss-hit back pass that has let Sócrates in, and to the rescue Neville Southall. Carlos Alberto indicating perhaps how Sócrates should have scored. Dudley Lewis underhit the back pass. Sócrates. And Gordon Davis couldn't quite reach from Marcio's casual back header. In from Flynn. Header from Joey Jones, held by Leal.
That was a free header for Joey there, and we've been saying about the marking in the Brazilian defence. I mean, it's non-existent again there, and Joey...
Fortunate with a pass that was aimed for Gordon Davis. Header. Now Pedrinho. The referee waves away. Brazilian appeals. Ian?
Well, interesting. I mean, if we get a chance to look at that again, Martin, I thought he had burst between the 2 Welsh defenders here. Let's have a look.
Flynn's corner. Came off Batista. Ratcliffe is well forward. And Leal tangling with Joey Jones, which could be a dangerous thing. Sócrates has his say. None of the Brazilian players speak English, and maybe in any way they might struggle to pick up the dialect from the Welsh captain. Careca. This is Betal. And Sócrates, Eder. They found one when it mattered, or have they? The linesman reacted. It certainly seemed late to me, but the goal does not stand for offside.
He certainly put his flag up as soon as the ball was played in there. Let's just have a look at it now and we'll see. I say they're coming in at the back. Sócrates is offside and definitely affecting play.
Jones. Luizinho. Losing out. And Vaughan. Confusion again in Brazil's goal mouth. Jones. Betão. Straight to Thomas. And Leao just kept it out. Thomas, who's got a dozen goals for Stoke this season.
But again, the defensive play of Brazilians was very, very poor.
Brazil, I feel, have settled and are happy to get a draw. Result for a second-string Welsh team. They've held the world's mightiest football nation, a result of which they can be truly proud. Brian Flynn, the scorer after 4 minutes. Paulo Isidoro, a confident equaliser. We'll take a break now. Join us again for Brian Moore and Jimmy Greaves in the studio.